everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be filming my 2020 stationery haul, and I'm super excited to film this video because I've got some cool products in store and I'll be swatching most of them so you guys can check them out if you want. And I'll also be linking all the products I use in the description box below just in case that you want to check them out as well. Just a disclaimer before we start the video, all the products / brands that I mention in this video are not sponsoring me, I'm not sponsoring them, it's all my own opinions and I bought all these products by myself. Well, not really, but you'll see. Right, so the first product I have are these unbranded dual tip brush pens. I bought them off of Amazon for a little more than $10 and they're pretty good. They come in 24 colors and they're dual tipped. One side has a medium tip brush and the other side has a fine liner in the same color of the brush as well. So now I'll be swatching it with my purple fuchsia kind of color. I chose that color because I don't know why, I just chose it. And then I used some white paper on a paper pad and I kind of just swatched it. Here's the bad thing about these. I don't like them because they're very inconsistent, not as in like ink that comes out, but between the brushes. All the brush tips are very inconsistent in variety and I don't like that because if you're a beginner in calligraphy and you're using these, you might get used to one of the colors and then switch to another color and it just be a total different brush tip, and that's not good. Some of them are just super watery and some of them are super dull and I hate that. But I just store them all in this plastic teal garbage thingy. I don't know what it's called, but I bought it from Walmart for a pretty cheap price. Alright, the next product I have are these paint pens from Arteza. Not Arteza, sorry, Artistro. They come in a 42 set, and what I love about paint pens are that you can use them on any surface. They're super versatile and they come in so many colors as well. I used the gold paint pen from this set in my January 2020 bullet journal setup, which, you know, you might want to check out in the description box below. Self-promo! I'll be using the gold paint pen in the swatch. So you just kind of shake them up a bit and you get a really consistent ink stroke, and the tip is a bit thin. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of just a regular marker tip. You can see that is very consistent. And I've noticed that some of the inks kind of change color over time, which is, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be happening, but please let me know in the comments if you do know the answer. You can see they come in all of these colors, and they also come with 2 blacks and 2 whites, which are kind of the essential colors and the colors I use the most, so that's really nice of them. Alright, on to the next product are these Hallo metallic gel pens. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name, but yeah. I got these gifted from one of my relatives for Christmas, and they come in a gold color and a silver color. Surprisingly, they are 0.8 millimeters, but they're very consistent. The ink is very pigmented and it's very consistent, and I just love them. I didn't really expect such a consistent and high quality ink stroke from 0.8 millimeter gel pens, because those seem and tend to be kind of thin and strokey, and yeah, but these are pretty pigmented and pretty inky. Here's a close-up on the silver, and you can just see how consistent it is. It's almost like a paint pen, but it's really not. The silver almost looks like a white, but with some glitter on it. Alright, so on to the next product are these chalk labels and the Chocola chalk pens. I bought them in a white set, but you can buy them for, I'm pretty sure, in a colorful set. And I figured I would use the white ones more, so I chose the white set. They come with 50 complimentary chalk labels, which I love, and I used the labels to kind of label my binder clips. They work very well, and the chalk pen, you just have to shake it a little bit and press it down a little bit, and it just starts working. Alright, the next product are these Tambo calligraphy pens, and this is the first time I've been exposed to any type of Tambo product. This is my first Tambo product, and I'm super excited because I've always thought these are kind of high quality and very expensive and pricey, and I thought I would never get to use them, but you know, I'm climbing up and I've got my first products from Tambo. You can see the outsides. One of them are kind of blue and one of them is kind of green. And the greenish with the gold kind of logo thing is the soft tip. And the blue one with a silver logo is the hard tip. They're both very, very useful, and I actually find myself using the hard tip one more, but I like the soft tip one more than other YouTubers do and other consumers do. So here's the hard tip. I think both of them are kind of awkward to use right now since I haven't been exposed to these kind of products before, but they're really, really nice, I'll tell you that. I also got these gifted from a relative slash cousin, and they were really nice of them. It was really nice of them to send me these. Also, the differences between the hard tip and soft tip are the hard tip strokes, including up and down, are kind of thinner, while the soft tip ones are thicker. But overall, I love them very, very much. Okay, so the next product I have for you guys is the Secure Jelly Roll White Gel Pen in 08. And I actually didn't really think about including this in the video because I've had some bad experiences with this pen, and I actually thought it didn't really work, but I guess it kind of wanted to be good in the video somehow, and it heard me, and it just started working really, really well. And just trust me, I was so surprised because it started working so well when I started recording, but like before this, when I used it in my bullet journal and stuff, it was not good. And I almost switched to a 1mm one, but I stuck with the 0.8mm one because I didn't really want to spend that money. You can see it works so well. Oh my gosh, it did not work this well before in my bullet journal. But you know, let's talk about now. It's pretty consistent. Sometimes you get these kind of too 2-line streaks and I hate it, but you know, after a while it works, and when you get it going. And also another problem I think is because of the medium I'm using. Behind it, the black marker is the unbranded Amazon brush pens you saw earlier in the video, and I think that's the problem causing the streaks and the roughness. But later on you will see that I use some black paper to use instead. But overall they're pretty good. If you are to buy these, I would recommend getting the 1mm one though. Right, the next product I have are these quote cards, inspiration squares, and I bought them from my local Kroger, and they come in a 50 count, and they are 2 by 2 inches. I just found these laying around on a shelf, and I decided to take a look at them and check them out because they seemed pretty nice. They come in like I think 5 colors, and every card has a different quote on it, and I thought this was so amazing because I feel like this is just what I was looking for, because in my wiki spreads I like to put quotes in them, and sometimes I have to get on my iPad, go on the computer, and search up a quote or make up one myself, and that's kind of lazy. I'm kind of lazy, and that's kind of tiring for me, so I could just take these out, stick them on, or just write it out and copy it, which is really nice. Alright, next up I have this black paper pad, and I actually have 2 of the pads. They're from US Art Supply, and I got them from my cousins as well, and my other side of the family. There are 30 sheets in each pad, and they are 140 GSM, which is pretty thick and pretty nice. Since it's so thick, your gel pens will definitely not bleed through. Okay, so I'm going to test these out with the gel pens that I featured a little earlier in the video. I have the Hallo metallic gel pens and the Sakura Jelly Roll 0.8mm white gel pen, and they show up so much better on this black paper. And oh my gosh, you can see the Sakura. Oh yes, queen, you can see it. Yes, the consistency is so nice, and some of the problems that were happening before, I think it's just because of the medium I was using, and it wasn't going to show up as well. On the black paper, the metallic gel pen, the silver one, and the Sakura Jelly Roll white don't really seem that different. It's just the silver one looks a bit shinier. That's all. And then the gold one is just amazing. I actually got these gifted to me after my 2020 bullet journal setup, and I'm kind of frustrated that I didn't get to use these because the January 2020 bullet journal setup, it was gold, and I really could have used these a little earlier, but you know, I love them anyway. Take a look at that consistency. Yes, yes, yes. That is so good. I will definitely be using more of this paper in my bullet journal soon. And I also got a second pad, which is really nice, of my other side of the family to give me for Christmas. Thank you if you're watching this video. I've already said thank you so much, but I cannot say enough. Alright, we are almost near the end. I have the XL watercolor paper. It comes with 30 sheets. and the thickness is kind of confusing me. It says 300 grams, but I'm not sure if that says 300 grams per square meter or in total. And then it says 140 pounds, so kind of clueless on this one, but it's still pretty thick. And I also got these gifted from my other side of the family for Christmas, so thank you again. And I don't necessarily need an explanation for this. I don't need to use any watercolor, do I? It's just watercolor paper. It's quite smooth, which is nice for watercolor, and yeah. Alright, that's that. Next up are some washi tapes. I just picked up some random washi tapes from Michael's and Walmart, and yeah. So first I have this rose design, and I used some of this in my February 2019 bullet journal. And then I have this vintage plaid design, which I really like as well. And then I have this Laugh, Love, Smile washi tape with a rainbow background. Then I have this gold glitter one, which I really am trying to save because I love it. And then the last one is this Notes to Do and Ideas one, and it's kind of cool because the font is golden and it seems shiny. Like, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but the washi tape looks shiny. It's like covered in gloss, which kind of cool, honestly. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. This is kind of just a setup for all of the products I used in this video. I love you guys, and I hope you guys will stay tuned for any future videos. If you like this video and you want to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and like this video. Comment down below what videos you would like to see in 2020 and what are your resolutions. And also, I'd like to give a message out to my YouTube channel viewers and myself. I'm probably going to be posting this after the new year, and I'd just like to hope everyone they have a great new year, and to my future self as well. But I'll see you next time. Bye.